Hey all, this is Urs, and welcome back to XCOM as we continue the raid on this big ol' abductor we got ourselves. That's 2 large landings in 1 month. I don't remember the last time I saw that. Let's hope the aliens burned all their resources on these missions so we don't have to worry about like a base assault or something worse at some point. But yeah, you know, this is it's going to be a big haul of alloys, which is a really nice windfall for us because we're going to need them relatively shortly for all the extra projects we want to get out for way. But anyway, in the interim, last time we were here, we killed 2 big pods, 1 large pod of chrysalids, 1 pod led by a muton and a bunch of floaters and even a sectoid in there for good measure. So those are now dealt with. We probably have, I don't know, 3 to 4 pods to go. So we're going to fully reload, make sure we're all cabined up. We're going to overwatch just in case something comes in our way. There's definitely something coming out that way, and that sounds like a muton.
Did you hear something?
Yeah, I did. You know what probably is? A muton. Yeah, probably muton. It may be worth our while, honestly, since this is kind of like no man's land for cover, is to take up good positions here and scan out that way and maybe get a good contact. The corollary is we'd always bring Vandal out here, just run and gun somewhere and just call it a day. That always works too. Since we did hear the contact coming from this direction, we're going to reallocate Hank. Hank needs to be reallocated mainly because he's flimsy and very few hit points to go around, so we're going to make sure he does not take a bad contact in the face. So we're going to put him back here, a little away from our troops, a little away from this position, so if any contacts come this way, Hank is safely out of the line of fire. Beyond that, though, we're going to see if we can actually make contact with those guys. It's like, you know, it's kind of like first contact, except we have guns. And that's going to be way better and way safer for everyone involved. So you just stay on Overwatch, everyone. We know there's some aliens out there. We do want grenades in the front line. We also want Krungle in the front line. Where Krungle be? Krungle, there you be. Head down that direction. I'm not too worried about taking contact from this direction because we pretty much murdered all of it. Van Doren's going to come out here because he's going to need to be able to suppress. Tandoko, I think I'm going to keep back here just because Rockets is good, and Rockets available for destruction of what sounds like a muton pack, which may or may not have Berserkers at this point. I'm still really, really worried about Berserkers. They are scary folk, honestly. Like, Berserkers can mean either like a relatively smooth mission with no casualties or like a horrible death in the family. Like, it's either or. Like, you can either get a good position on them and then just reap the rewards of knocking down Berserkers, or just get totally annihilated. And it's kind of their design, so, you know, we're going to work with what we got. At this point, though, we're going to keep kind of an Overwatch trap in case that does move in this direction. That pack that we are expecting to see at any moment now. And if not... Okay, we heard them out there. We know there's mutons still and thin men, so... Let's get... In case there is something really nasty in there, I almost want to get our scout out first. Because Mammy can take whatever cover is available and still make it full, honestly. Let's see if we can get some vision out here. I mean, I probably should use a scan, but I want to save it in case I really need it. There we go. Okay, that's a big pack. That's a 6 alien pack, 5 floaters and a muton. The good part about this is that this is an easily flankable position. The bad part is we're not in a position to really take advantage of it. We want to cheat them into this nice no man's land where they won't have much cover from anything. To do that, though, I mean, right now, the biggest threat is probably the muton. He's also the most defensive, so we should probably take down one of these floaters just so we have less to deal with. That guy, I mean, he's the one who could possibly shoot at us, but, you know, let's make the contact where we take it. Hank is probably I mean, can I leave him here safely? I think I can, honestly. I don't think they can actually move and attack him without double moving. So I'm alright with keeping Hank back here and just taking these nice pot shots at all these ugly bastards. 84% should be an easy kill for Mr. Scott here. Except that's the second 84% chance he's missed. So maybe not. Maybe not so much. Maybe, in fact, we should be re-evaluating how good his aim actually is. He had a good start there, but now he's going to be disappointing us severely. So we're going to do what we usually do in this situation, which is steady our rockets in case we need them. Set up a really good Overwatch trap, which we will need, I guarantee. I guarantee. We're going to hunker Blair down here because we're going to probably need a run and gun at some point. But the good part is we have really good positions right now. I'm not worried about taking bad contact. I just need to engage properly, and we should be just dandy. We also have grenades. I want to see if I can actually reach this tree, because it's going to be important. If something comes to that tree, we can blow up that cover. So that's good. That's really what I wanted to see. Beyond that, everything else is going to be pretty much peachy keen. Let's put... well, Krungle I want in destruction space, more or less. Let's keep this all hunky-dory this direction in case somebody does come that way. And for now, let's just overwatch, set up that trap. I'm really pissed at Hank for shanking that shot. That was 84%. That should have been an easy kill. Unfortunately, that did not happen. Oh, the Muton decided to flank around. That's actually pretty smart of that little bastard. We may have to do something with a rocket regarding that. Take a shot. Yeah, it's a shank. Thank you, low profile. Hey, bucko. Wow, you moved far. Wow, these guys have a really big movement, actually. Holy crap. They're going after my Rocketeer, the guy who's actually in half cover. That's just mighty intelligent of those little buggers, I do say so myself. But we're going to have to deal with that. Now, it looks like that Muton is, again, the threat. He is in threat of actually flanking our scout, which is a little scary, mind you. Our scout. Our sniper! That's what I mean. So, Hank is no longer in a safe place. So, we may have to not leverage Hank for a little bit. I'm not quite sure why I don't have good vision on all this stuff, but, you know, we'll deal with that when it comes. Krungle has 2 shots. 78% is just about what I wanted to see. I would like a little more, but what can you do? Okay, the Vandal has a shot out here. What I'm thinking is actually just lobbing a rocket in this direction. I mean, should I really lob a rocket at this point? I do need to save this a little bit for outsiders, and, you know, my resources aren't exactly fully loaded at this point. Let's get Hank out here and stabilizing again. I don't want Hank to get flanked. That's probably the last thing I need right now.
On my way.
Is Hank taking plasma to the face. So we're going to steady up and have Hank miss another 84% chance shot next turn, right? Am I right? That's how it works? Oh, God, that was so sad. All right. If we can thin the herd down a little bit, I'd be pretty happy with that. The problem is the herd is pretty far up there. Yeah, the downside about this no man's land is that we also don't have great cover because of it. But we'll make do. I think just with a couple runs up here, we can do some good work. We'll probably dash the Overwatch with Mammy. We may be able to kill at least one of these ugly bastards. The Muton, of course, being the bigger threat, he can break cover with his grenades, so that's a little bit of a problem. But I think the other option, again, is a tactical retreat back here. Van Dorn, do you have eyes on these guys? You don't. All right. So Van Dorn is pretty much the vision line. If we can fall back from the vision line and just have them come to us, that's probably the safest way to go. Mammy can obviously run the Overwatch and be just fine. Blair, you only have shot on this one. It's the only range you have. So Blair is fine. I think maybe even just to stay up there and hunker as bait in a way. But yeah, I think this is going to be this mess move. Let's pull them into our full cover. We want them to try and go at us from our very strong positions. I dashed here because I want to make sure that lightning... Okay, I dashed lightning reflexes and I still got hit. That was the world's luckiest floater, and coupled with an unlucky sniper shot, that means we took damage on someone we really should not have taken damage on. So I'm a little pissed about that, in all honesty. That is bull in the biggest sense of the word, but, you know, what can you do? Sometimes you have really bad luck, and with 90% chance to miss plus a dash, I think that was a 1% chance to hit. Something ridiculously low like that. So that sucks. Did not want to take that damage, but I did. So with that in mind, I mean, so much for risk mitigation, right? I guess we'll take Blair and Hunker. I thought we'd be able to further away from that one, but alright, anyway. We have shots on that guy with both Krungle and Dark Initiative. Dark Initiative, how much aim do you have on him? 55. That's not exactly encouraging from an aim standpoint. Overwatch on Van Dorn. I think we're going to need Krungle to do some good work for us. 78%. Come on, guys. We need to hit one of these. Or 76, rather. Sorry. Don't want to lose that 2%, maybe. Okay. This is going to validate Executioner. It should validate Executioner, but it didn't. I know we have it, so this should be 86% technically. Is Executioner broken now? I think it is. It's been acting a little weird in the last couple episodes. So I'm not too keen on that when our promotions that I depend on are kind of not working, but alright. We're probably going to need to do something about Mammy back there, because that was bullshit, honestly. That hit was not at all intended to happen. I'm thinking, should we pop smoke? We should probably pop smoke here, just to be a little safer, especially on the people that are up front. Can we get Mammy and Van Dorn? We can't. Almost. There we go. Just right. Let's get smoke up and watch them come into our line of fire, and hopefully we'll be able to get both Sedana and Hank to take some good shots at whatever comes our way. Not much of an Overwatch trap, but we'd rather engage them from a positive position like this than anywhere else. Come on, Van Dorn. I mean, even one hit on this Muton. There we go. So that puts him in killable range. That's great. Are we going to double move here? Yeah, he double moves to the full cover. Not an unintelligent move, but we'll be able to deal with him. Van Dorn's in smoke, so Van Dorn is fine. Smoke plus full cover is pretty much... I mean, so is lightning reflexes and dashing. Technically is guaranteed not to get hurt, but, you know, there you go. Them's the breaks, I suppose. Target is still up. Overwatch. Okay, we still have 4 float... Yeah, there we go. So we got a crap ton of Overwatch sitting on. This is not unintelligent of them either. Let's see. Which can we knock out of the sky? We need to knock one of these Overwatchers down. Hank's got eyes on this one. Which one is closest to us, I guess? I mean, let's see. Who is Van Dorn in vision of? I think every single... Yeah, he's in vision of every single one of these ugly bastards. And we're not sure which one of them actually has covering fire, which is, you know... Wish I had those floater autopsies, but I don't have biocybernetics yet. It's kind of annoying how high up on the tech tree that is. Hank, 84%. Can we please clear the shot? That's one less Overwatch to worry about. And apparently I really need to worry about them because they hit no matter what the hell we do, which is a little weird. Now the issue is I can't keep Mammy in a relatively safe place here and get healed, but this is easily flankable, so I'm going to have to move him back. Come out here. Let's get a heal up on Mammy because we're going to need him to scout some more, and, you know, bullshit shots happen, as you saw, so we're going to have to keep him safe. Unfortunately, both Mammy and Ray are going to be occupied playing some mutual healing each other kind of situation. We're going to get Mammy back in cover, and we're going to get some work done. Alright, Krungle has a shot on this Muton. 2 times 56 is pretty good as long as I don't take Overwatch covering fire. I'm in full cover, though, so I'm more or less confident taking the shot. That's a kill, though. And that looks like no covering fire on that floater. So, Krungle freaking taking care of business every day, every way. Just, can we take another one down? Oh, yeah! Krungle, man, just with that heavy laser, just freaking surgical with that. That's just beautiful. Man! Krungle, living the life, honestly. He's just, every shot that man hits is golden. Alright, beautiful. So, multiple threats down this turn. That I like a lot more than having multiple threats up. Van Dorn probably going to suppress that one. Just we take his Overwatch down. Then we got it. Oh, covering fire on Overwatch. That's freaking creepy. I did not know that would actually happen. Overwatch. Suppression, sorry. I didn't realize suppression would trigger covering fire. That is fascinating. Okay. Well, news to me, but that's cool. Not. That sucks. But now we know. And we know in the future that we will not do that. So who has moves left? Dark Initiative has moves left, but nothing that we can really use without taking us out of good cover. We know that guy is going to try to get at Van Dorn essentially next turn to break his suppression. So let's see how far we can flashbang. This is how far we can flashbang, right on that kind of blood stain, I suppose. That's kind of creepy. So how many squares is that? I want to make this right, because if I can move the Vandal aggressively here and flashbang, we should be okay. So bloodstain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh wait, no wait. Sorry, this is boring. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11-ish tiles, I think is what our range is. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's 11-ish tiles. Okay, so let's go from ish in this position. I'm only counting now because last time I wanted to do this on chrysalids and I couldn't throw my flashbang and nearly cost me a soldier, so yeah. Remember the last big UFO? That was scary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11-ish. Okay, I think this is okay. So let's come out here. I mean, these are only 2 floaters, but I'd rather bang them and be safe. Nice, and then we can get a nice run and gun next turn if they even decide to move. So now we're relatively extra safe. They're flashbanged, one of them suppressed. They can't move very far. We have them locked. The question is going to be now, how do we want them to die? And in this case, I'm going to move Dark Initiative up. This should be within smoke and ready to take a shot on something. Sadana Tandoko, my good Rocketeer friend. There is no cover for you that is available. Oh, that's kind of part of the problem here, too. There's not a lot of good cover to use, besides those 2 positions we're already occupying. And Krungle right now has no vision on anything unless it moves forward. The likelihood that this is going to move forward is low. It's probably going to move back. So Tandoko, unfortunately, is probably going to have to stick back here with Hold on. I mean, I could put him just in the smoke. He likely will not get shot from there. He'll get extra defense. He won't get critical bonuses from flanks. Just put him on Overwatch. We may move him up aggressively next turn. Yeah, your crew is having a bad day. That Muton is lying on that deer he murdered, so now he's kind of got his comeuppance, so to speak. Oh, the smoke went away. Isn't that beautiful? He's going to try to shoot at Van Dorn, obviously. And if he hit that, I would say 2 bullshits in 1 turn. That would just be a lot of unfairness. He went on Overwatch despite... And, you know... Oh, this guy went on Overwatch. I wonder if he has covering fire. Let's find out. Actually, let's find out with Hank. Hold on. 64 versus 64. Mammy, you're going to come out here, get healed, and then probably move somewhere else. Right? Knock out another one of those med kits. I hate doing this, but I need to heal Mammy up. He's not exactly the world's most durable soldier at the moment, and he took a bullshit shot to the head. So there's that. Okay, what I want to do is I actually want to really, really run and gun and kill something. Unfortunately, I got to do that safely, so, you know, them's the breaks. We got to take this Overwatch down. Means we're probably going to have to run and gun up this direction, which is less safe, because I might trigger something out there. The other option is, of course, to depend on Hank to make a beautiful shot. Oh, we have suppression. That is right. We have suppression on Dark Initiative. That is beautiful. I knew I took this perk for a freaking reason. Suppress. He has covering fire, too. We might take a hit. Oh, we got lucky.
Whoa.
I mean, it's... That's just irritating as hell, but alright.
Negative. Weapons dry.
So what we can do is now run and gun. He's still disoriented too, so he won't be able to hit the broadside of anything. We can run and gun safely, kill this guy, suppress the other guy with Van Dorn, and then they're all just going to have really bad days, mutually. That's a kill, easy kill. So Vandal, do what you do best, you vandalize the enemy. Hey there, friend. Would you like a shotgun through the face? Yes, I bet you would. Goodbye. 12 crit. Vandal's like, you know what? This is some serious bullshit right now. We're going to have to clean up. Okay, so, good. That one is dealt with. Van Dorn's going to lock the other one down to keep Vandal extra safe. We also have CQC, remember. Wow, that's actually a hit. I wish we could just take damage from things that look like they hit. Mammy, come up there. Now, Tendoko, where can we do with you? Kind of the same issues we had with, well, Krungle, you need to reload regardless. And let's Overwatch with Krungle just to be absolutely safe now he comes out this way. Because I'm still worried about those thin men coming up and flanking me, and we may have to completely flip around 90 degrees to deal with them. So Tendoko, honestly, I don't think we have a place for Sedana right now. I'm going to put him back in this direction, just in case somebody comes out there and just Overwatch our flank, because he's really not going to be part of the action right now. Hank can make this all happen better. We have hollow targeting thanks to Van Dorn, which is part of the plan. Hank, you missed an 84. Then you hit an 84. That means on average you should hit a 74, right? Let's go. Hell yeah, Hank. There we go. That's more like it. He just gotta get his first shot of the episode jitters out of the way. Like, this 84%, that's just performance anxiety, honestly. Okay. Huh. You heard that? I heard that. So I heard 3 things there. I heard a thin man, I heard a Muton grunt, and then I heard a boom. And that boom sounded heavy and metallic. And that makes me very afraid we may see a mechtoid here. I'm hoping that's just the sound of a Muton walking on UFO alloy and just making his usual body weight noise. But the specter of mechtoids makes this way the hell more dangerous and makes me really glad I didn't blow my rockets on that pack. I'm glad we just took cover and did what we needed to do there. That shit was scary, I'll be honest with you. Mechtoids are no laughing matter. We have some heat ammo in Van Dorn. We have heat warheads on our Rocketeer, so that is, in and of itself, already a step in the right direction. But make no mistake, like, even with heat, you take a bad hit from a mechtoid, someone dies. And honestly, our luck with things that should never hit in a million years has been pretty bad this mission so far. If you hadn't noticed, Exhibit A, Mammy taking that plasma to the face on a dashed first shot lightning reflexes.
What the hell was that?
Okay, looks like Thin Mans are out to play. I may drop another scan out here since we did hear them. Might give Hank a free engagement and a free shot, and then be able to get another really good concave on whatever's coming our way. So I think what Mammy's going to do here is drop that scan. I mean, scans are so powerful. I wish I had more. I always wish I had more. I think my scouts are going to take Packmaster. I'm guaranteeing my scouts are going to take Packmaster. But I want to have a little vision on this side, too. So I'm going to drop the scan right there so I'm looking in and looking out. And this should be good, assuming nothing glitches with the height, which sometimes it does. I want to make sure I have vision clear on both sides. That should be okay. Let's take a peek. Mammy, what do we got? Bien. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. I thought I'd be able to catch the Thin Man Pack out. But it looks like we're clear to move in here. And now, the question is always, right, do we go up the side? And there's a little less good cover here until we get into the UFO. If we go through here, it's full cover once we breach these doors. But if we get a pack that's sitting here, they can take full cover against us, and then we're going to be in trouble. So we're going to have to make this pretty strategic, this breach. And I'm still going to probably have to play it by ear, depending on what we see and what we hear as we move forward. If we start hearing heavy mech packs rolling in this way, we're just going to sit back. And I know it's not the most exhilarating combat strategy, but I'm moving guys out because we have no active packs, by the way. Again, I reiterate that point. The only reason I'm keeping folks out of cover... Oh, God. Actually, that was something that could have been revealed. So that was actually a bad move on my part. I'm keeping... Yeah, every time I hear that, like, woo noise, kind of in alien speak, I think cyber discs, even though it's kind of like part of the noise for the mission. I know it's slightly distinct. My ear is good enough to determine that, yes, but it's always scary. Because I always think, is that actually... Wait, is that a cyber disc? No, wait, it's not a cyber disc. Okay, good, not a cyber disc. Hank, steadying that weapon. I was really hoping, seriously, I would catch that Thin Man Pack out and be able to get a free shot with Hank, at least knock one of them down. Because these packs are getting bigger and bigger. Notice, like, all our pods are like 6 aliens, or 5 at the minimum, but literally they've been 6 for the most part, or like 5 and a big leader. Ah, we got vision. Yeah, shit!
Aliens have outfitted the sectoid creature we previously encountered with some form of mechanized
Oh
body armor.
God, it's a
This is likely
freaking
an effort to improve their
mechtoid!
combat power.
Okay.
We should exercise caution.
Holy shitballs. It is a mechtoid. Alright, well, if you've never seen one of these before, folks, we got one now. It's July, and we have a mechtoid. First one in the mission is basically a sectoid and a big piece of mech armor with 2 giant freaking plasma cannons for arms. So these things are scary as hell, and 3 sectoids with them alone wouldn't be an issue, but there is a problem. The problem being that those there sectoids actually can give this thing a shield. And that shield isn't just like one of those, like, oh no, it's like, oh my god, 1 extra hit point kind of shield. Like, this is like massive damage reduction, 5 extra hit points, just... what a crap time to see a mechtoid, honestly. I really wish I had Carapace for this crap. But, you know, we see one for the first time in a little bit. Hank has a shot on the mechtoid. How much damage does that potentially do? I need vision on this, actually, because that mechtoid has a lot of hit points, potentially. It's 100%. So we'll activate the pack with that, and we need to make sure we get a solid concave on this if we're going to have any chance of taking that damn thing down. We need Van Dorn up the front. We need our heat ammunition. There's going to be a lot we're going to need right here. And unfortunately, we're going to be reduced, I think, to taking half cover. Because I also don't want it to run away. We see it. We know it's there. We want to make sure we can actually, you know, activate it effectively and roll with it. Smoke is going to be key because we don't really have much cover to go with here. I'm going to keep rolling out this way with Krungle. I want Opportunist on everything here so we can actually get clean shots. And if we do activate it with Hank like we're planning, I want to make sure I have either clean shots on it before it gets to move, or we have Overwatch steady. Sedana, the good part is, like, his rocket, assuming we connect with the, what the hell? Hold on. There we go. Assuming, oh, it needs to move way out here for the rocket. Are you serious right now? And why do we have such bad spread? Didn't I steady on you? Oh, this is weird. Why do I have such bad aim on my Rocketeer? Because I do have steady aim, do I not? I mean, his spreads are usually much lower than this. Let Okay, maybe I don't have steady aim this turn anymore. I should, though. Looks like I have it. Okay, I was about to say, we have a great shot on the rocket. No, we don't. We actually have a crap shot on the Rocketeer, so that's good to know. We know we can't depend on that anymore. We're going to stay in cover. Blair may be doing some last-minute heroics on this shit. We're going to need heat warheads for certain. We're going to need smoke for certain. So we're going to get into cover and get ready for this big papa. I think we may activate him with Hank right now. There's no point not to, I do believe. Mammy should be able to give us hollow on this thing as well. And that'll be good. Okay. Well, you know what they say. If you're going to get wet, you might as well just jump in the water. Is that what they say? I don't even freaking know. Let's just shoot the damn thing and activate it. Look at that. Lowest roll we could have possibly gotten. The worst possible setup we could have possibly gotten. And it took 2 points of DR. That was about as bad a roll as I've ever seen. And this thing is going to be able to run up with us on DR. We're going to need to get some serious shots in on this. Let's get some smoke up for our half cover folks. Because this is going to be some critical shit right now. Smoke up. I wish we had done way the hell more damage than that. But, you know, them's the breaks sometimes. Yeah, we've been having some bad luck on this mission, I gotta say. Things that I thought would work are really not working. So we're gonna Overwatch. I know those damn sectors are gonna give it a shield of some sort, so we're gonna have to see if we can play with that a little. I'm worried that Tendoko might get flanked, but I don't think he can move that far, so we're gonna steady up. I'm actually really concerned that his rocket aim is not that good on this thing. I'm probably gonna move him out here for more flexibility with what he fires with. Hopefully that will not get him killed. Let's Overwatch on Krungol, Overwatch on the General, and just hope and pray that doesn't connect. And of course, because ain't no party without Thin Men, we got the Thin Men activation too. So therein lies yet another giant freaking problem, which probably will only be solved by judicious use of rockets. He probably should have no vision on anyone yet. Okay, he went on Overwatch again. So it looks like Hank is really going to be our artillery for the back range for the moment. I think the Thin Men didn't get activated yet, so let's just keep rolling this way. And luckily, God, that DR is huge. Even without the shield, that DR is huge. Feels like I'm using a pellet gun, for God's sake. It may have covering fire at this point, so I may be taking a risk right now, taking that shot. But who else can actually fire on the damn thing? Peters can't. Really, Krungle's the only one who has a clean shot on the thing. Mammy, do you have a clean shot? Do we have a shred, maybe? Do we have a shredder rocket that can actually hit that guy? What's the scatter? Still a lot of scatter. And I do not want... Oh, I can suppress the thing, actually. Let's take a shot and suppress. That's a better roll. And let's suppress it.
Keeping him down, Commander.
That's good flexibility on our troops. Van Dorn, I think, does need to roll up and get his gun more in the fight, because right now we're not 100% what we can do. Ray, I'm going to bring you up, man. I need you to start making shots once that thing rolls up. I want Van Dorn a little closer. That's going to be important. I don't think he can actually get flanked from here yet, so let's get an Overwatch on this position. I think I'm going to need my Rocketeer to roll up a little further just to get that Shredder online when we're going to need it most, and that's going to be very shortly, I'm afraid. With those Thin Men roll up, we're going to be in deep shit, so we need to keep steadying and getting ready for that rocket. Blair, Overwatch is no point right now. I think just hunkering against that that shot may be important. I don't think we have a grenade range on this. We do not. That's pretty much the edge, the bleeding edge of how far it can go. So we're going to keep overwatching and hope that we have some good shots on this thing once it starts breaking visual range. So it's about half right now. I would love to have taken this out in one turn, but not much I can do. Stay out of vision, stay out of vision. Okay, Thin Men did not actually activate yet. So that's one of the few good things we have. That thing's going to move. Okay, it's down to half. It's down to half. That's important.
Running dry on ammo.
We have a lot of Overwatch waiting for it, so... Oh god. Oh god, these things are freaking scary, man. It's down to 3, can still take someone with it. Oh Jesus, this is gonna be... This is like what you never want to see right now. Luckily, we have smoke still. It's gonna... Okay, it overwatched. It's gonna get the damage shield, though. Okay, we're gonna have to deal with this with a shredder and some judicious grenade use. But I think we can actually deal with this. Oh, shit, this is on... We know it doesn't have covering fire. That's right, we know it does not have covering fire. We tried. We fired with Krungle, didn't work. So let's get the shredder up. This is why I bring shredder rockets to the mission. I need this not to hit my own people. I need it to hit point blank. So I'm actually going to drop it point blank. Because even if it scatters by 2, it should still hit the mechtoid. So let's take that aim. Sedana's been pretty good in the past. Please get this on target. Yes! Shredded! Freaking shredded! Yes! Okay. We have 1 hit point of shield left and 3 main hit points. So I think... Oh, God. I think we actually have this down. Safely, in fact. Krungle only has 1 shot, but it should be enough. Van Dorn, do you have 100% on this thing? 92. Jeez. I mean, normally I'd say, great, 92, but with the way our luck's been going, I also want this carcass, so I don't want to use a carcass. Is that the right word? I guess it's a carcass. Corpse, maybe? We can get Mammy to take a shot at it, and that'll give us hollow, so I want to make sure I have this... mechtoid core wreck to experiment on later. Oh, Mammy's gonna be like, son, your shield don't mean jack. Okay. Oh, my heart can now relax only slightly. We took down the mechtoid. I was right. I knew I heard that freaking mechanical stomp, and as soon as you hear that, you know it's mech time. There are thin men incoming. They're sitting right there like those grubby little ugly bastards that they are. So we're going to reload on Krungle and have them come up to our nice little Overwatch party, just like that big old mechtoid did. Overwatch parties are my kind of party because death is mandatory. Hank is going to stay here because he's going to reload, honestly, and then steady. Well, he can't steady, but hopefully something will come out pretty obvious. No. Overwatch there, Krungle. You're going to be better with that. Vandal really can't do much at this point except get ready for the Thin Man that inevitably comes here and then be able to run and gun it. So right now, the best moves we have is just sitting on position, waiting for those Thin Men to activate, and hopefully they run right smack into our Overwatch party. It depends which way they go. Yep, they're going to activate right there. We have vision. We have visual. And we still have those 3 sectoids. Sectoids on their own, again, like I said, not exactly a danger. But if they panic us in a bad way, we might have a problem. Krungle, of course, taking care of freaking business. So how many is that? That's 3 Thin Men, I think? Plus the one we... If there's a Muton sitting back there, I'm going to be hella pissed right now. Okay. Hank still has that shot. 59% is not great. We know there's a bunch of Thin Men out there. And, you know, attacking Thin Men at standoff range is not great because their aim is fantastic. And what I may do, again, just like last time, when we were faced with an engagement we didn't know we could really handle, is we're going to pull back. We're going to pull way back to our full cover positions and wait for them to come to us. Because, you know, once they're in their positions, they are pretty much locked down. They can keep pinging at us. We'll be taking annoying hits the whole day without being able to do anything. And the important position for us is going to be able to just have them engaged on our terms. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to pull everyone back. We're going to get them to nice defensible positions on this full cover kind of spread that we've got. Nice little full cover concave. And let them come to us. That's really the best move I think we've got right now. So Krungle, I mean, nothing went on Overwatch here that I can see. Nothing is in visual range, so... Yep, we're going to take advantage of the fact that we can plan. We know exactly what's coming, and we're going to pull way back out of this middle death zone. Take all those tasty full cover positions we like. This is actually not going to be full cover Van Dorn. He may have to leapfrog here and then hunker. How far can we bring Vandal? I want to make sure everyone can actually get to cover, because that's really the only issue right now. Hank, I don't think can get flanked from here, but he may. It's 17 for range on an alien for vision. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, so 17 is kind of somewhere out there. You know, if the Thin Man has really good moves he can get out here, I'm not sure. Then again, if we kill that Thin Man, Hank will be fine. You know what? Let's take Van Dorn out here,
heading to that location,
as I was planning, and have him Overwatch. That may prevent that Thin Man from coming along. Or he might run into that Overwatch and Van Dorn will just deal with him for us, and that'll be a problem solved, more or less. Okay, so I think that Hank will be fine by taking that shot, and then he'll just reposition. Tendoko, I actually don't want to make the same mistake I did last time. I want to be able to have a... Well, I don't want to lose my last rocket again on this pack because we need that for that command pod that's, you know, still upcoming, by the way. You know, that big ol' pod full of hatred and outsiders, so... Okay, we're going to bring Ray back with the smoke grenades. Oh, we were out of smoke grenades. That's okay. That's okay. We used them in good ways, I think. We used them when we needed them, especially with that mechtoid. That was not a bad investment of my time, I do believe. I'm going to bring Esther Peters / Dark Initiative / the Grenader. Mammy's going to come up here, actually, and Overwatch from this position in case somebody does decide to take that bum rush out, because he can get full cover from half. But like I said, Dark Initiative is going to come back here because Dark Initiative needs to reload. Not much rounds left in him. Make sure we can get those grenades on target if we need to. And the Blavandal type thing is going to run all the way back here. How far can we get Tendoko? Tendoko, I mean, his aim is not bad, honestly. 71. So he's probably better as a front line than Blair would be. I think we're just knocked Blair all the way back. Just believing that distance is going to keep us safe from the Thin Man, which it probably will, honestly. And then we'll reposition as need be. Just haul ass. And we'll move back up and run and gun as needed. But right now, like I said, we're just retreating. We're trying to take good ground for these engagements. I should have taken that shot with Hank. I'm an idiot. That was a big misplay on my part. That was pretty much a free shot I should have had. So instead, I'm going to put Hank back here and just steady on him. I guess we'll keep him safe after all. Okay. So we have 2 Overwatch in case those Thin Men run in. We have to be careful about acid, but if they don't see back here, they shouldn't acid. And we should be alright beyond. There's that Overwatch. That's a nice Overwatch, Van Dorn. I wish that was a hit. There's a high probability now that we'll actually be able to take that with Hank, maybe. Alright, we know a Thin Man's back there. Okay, and now everyone's coming to play. Jesus Christ, what the hell is up there? Is that 6 floaters? And 6 floaters on the flank. So this, now, is what we call a merciless clusterfuck that we did not want to be part of, and we just got it. This is not good, because now we are at 90 degrees, we don't have corner cover pretty much anywhere, and we are in deep shit, because we can get flanked so easily from all these directions. That 6 floater pack is not what I wanted to see on my day off. Holy crap. Okay. Well, I mean, not much to do, honestly, except see if we can knock down some of these aliens before they get a little too dangerous. Like, a bad panic right now would spell our death. So we got to be a little careful. We don't have a lot of disposable damage that's guaranteed. We have some grenades from Dark Initiative, but again, I'm worried about the flank from this position. It's very easy for the sectoid to flank me if I don't move this well. But we have to start knocking down these floaters, because all these floaters are going to be able to take us down easily. This guy is not in cover, and he's flankable with Krungol, so I'm going to take Krungol corner cover here. There we go. We got that flank available. 96. If this crits, I'll be happy. It will not crit by the looks of it. Oh, it will! It will! Krungol taking care of business. Alright, so, holy crap. Now we have a lot to deal with. Mammy is in a very vulnerable position right now. I feel so vulnerable. The only one who can see that Thin Man is, unfortunately, Van Dorn. And he does not have a high percentage shot on this. We're going to need to start pulling even further back, I guess. Hank, you need to start really earning your keep right now, bucko. Because I'm not sure which set of flanks I need to deal with first. I think it's going to be the floaters, because they're going to be very aggressive. Is that guy on low? He's at 7 hit points. Where's a 6-hit floater I can knock down? There's 2 of them. I really need this Thin Man to die, because acid right now is not what I need. I need not acid, basically. Okay, so we can keep Van Dorn probably far enough away from these floaters to prevent them from running in. So we probably deal with that Thin Man, but this is exactly what you don't want, those 290 degrees of death that I wish I had smoke. I really do. But, you know, can't have everything you want. Let's see if Hank can knock that guy down. Hank, I need you to hit this, buddy. I really do. I need you to hit this. Oh my god, that's the third, count them, third 84% chance shot that Hank has missed. Now, mind you, of course, I know the XCOM thing, I know, yeah, 84% is not a guarantee, yes, but probability-wise, that shit should have hit. Like legit, that stuff should have hit. Okay, so Mammy is probably going to need to come out here and deal with the floater menace, honestly. He's only can see... Oh, you can see that one. So if I move up, I can probably get good shots on more stuff. I need to start taking down... How far can I toss my grenade? Pretty much that's the edge of my range from there, honestly. Damn, I thought I had better arm than this. Okay. So we need to take full cover positions and get ready for the floater onslaught because, like I said, we've had some bad shit happen to us, and we need to make sure we can deal with said bad shit readily. We're going to take this position. It's probably the safest from that particular flank. We still have a shot on something. 63% is not awful. Ray, you're going to have to start employing that gun. He's like, I like smoke grenades, sir. I know, but we're going to need to do more than that. We're going to need to start shooting. 53. That's the same one Mammy can see. So between Hollow and the two of them, there'll be two 63% shots. Probability says we should hit it. Reality says we're probably not going to, just when we need it. It looks like the Vandal is going to be hired to knock down some of these floaters in short order. What I'm probably going to do with Tandoko, just because I think floaters are more aggressive than Thin Men, and probably easier to deal with than Thin Men, I'm going to likely... it's just, this is dangerous as hell. I mean, no matter what we do, it's dangerous as hell. Probably going to roll Tandoko out this way and put him on Overwatch in case floaters run in. We need more shots. Van Dorn needs to run out here. Okay, and that Thin Man cannot be seen right now, which is good. That means it's highly likely Van Dorn might get another charming Overwatch on him, and that'll be just beautiful. So I gotta start writing this down. We have, I think, 5 floaters. Remember, we had 3 here. We killed 1, and I saw 2 more activations up on top of the UFO. So it's 5 floaters active, so 5F. We have, I think, 3 Thin Men still, 1 which is wounded, and 3 sectoids, I do believe. Yes, so that's a lot of active aliens, and they're not bunching up for us, which makes taking all of them down in a good way very difficult. Alright, I think Vandal's going to need to come out here and get ready to just balls out something, because this is going to get ugly before it gets pretty. If that's even an expression these days. What do the kids say these days? Probably not that, but I am running out of words at this point because this shit is bananas. I am not happy with what I'm seeing right now. How far back? I mean, I'm so worried about that flank right now that I'm trying to see how far back I can get away from that sectoid. That sectoid may still get a flank on me from here. He's sitting right there, that little cheeky bastard. Let's go here, I guess. This is just half cover. I don't like it. I really don't like it. Okay, there's a chance we're able to pin down or knock down another floater. Can we actually just do me a favor and get that thing's cover down? So we might be able to get 2 kills here, and that may be worth it. This is not going to do any damage to him. No one can see him anyway, right? Because we can only see the one that's flying. Yeah, okay, so there's no point to doing that right now. Might as well take the shot. Okay, so step by step. Mammy has 63% here. I need something to hit. Hollow didn't hit. Ray? Okay. Dark Initiative coming through. Alright, so... You know when I said that, like, our shots just don't hit? Our shots just don't hit this entire mission. It's been a little bit irritating to see really high percentage shots just go haywire. We hit that one coin flip with Ray early on at 48%, and I guess that was pretty good. That probably used up our provision of good luck. Damn. This may be able to get a flank on Dark Initiative, which I was worried about. Yeah, he may be able to get it.
They're flanking my position.
Yeah, but he had to double move for that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We're good. We're good.
I'm pinned down.
Suppression's okay. Suppression's okay. We'll be able to knock him out of the sky, hopefully. He's going to jetpack and try and deal with our sniper, which is somewhat irritating. This is a really annoying full cover position to deal with. So for one of the few times... Yeah, okay. That Thin Man did not budge, so that much is good. Okay. Well, this puts us in a bit of a scary position, but I think what we can do is run and gun up here. Now, I'm 90% certain that I triggered all the packs I'm going to trigger. There ain't nothing else out here. We've seen 3 packs active. That's pretty much what we've got on this mission. So we're going to trust Tandoko and probably Van Dorn's ability to deal with this poor bastard. Probably from here and then there with Tandoko. And we'll be able to resolve the flank. What we need to resolve more importantly is that suppression that we've been saddled with. Oh, you can't even see the suppression, Hank. That's depressing, actually, Hank. Kind of wish you would have been able to. Alright, well, Tandoko needs to resolve this issue, in part using his gun in an operative way. So, operatively, insert laser rifle to the forehead. Hi, friend. Will you please be crit for me now? Pleased to be critting, thanks. Okay, not pleased to be critting. Does not wish to be critting. The other option, again, is to keep pulling Van Dorn back to avoid that thin man. But yeah, I think that's probably going to be the best move. I mean, Ray has just phenomenal movement, I gotta say. Of all things Ray can do, moving is one of them that's just absolutely fantastic. That dude is a sprinter without the sprinter promotion. I don't necessarily want to put Vandal all the way out here, though, because remember, we still have... Let's count them. 5 floaters active, and we didn't take any more down. So there's 4 of them back there that still want to do very bad things to us. Krungol can actually deal with this pretty well. 76 is a pretty high probability. So I want Krungol to take that shot, and if God knows we need to break suppression for Dark Initiative to get out of there, we will. But Krungol, if you can nail this shot, buddy, like I said, I'm always depending on you to do the good stuff. 76%, no likey, huh?
Adjusting sights.
Well, that's not so good. You don't have vision on that one. Mammy, which vision do you have? Do you have vision on the... Oh, you don't even know what vision you freaking have. Hold on. We can reload the pistol and see which one you actually can see from there. It's gonna be the sectoid? No, it's gonna be just that one. Sightlines are weird on this mission. It's probably one of the things actually saving us right now is these odd sightlines.
I'm on it, Commander.
We need to deal with this floater in the back because he's causing problems for everything. And he needs to not do that anymore. Hi, buddy. Goodbye.
Nailed him.
You did. Van Dorn, he was eminently happy about that. Nailed him! Alright, was that a little too, like, I don't know, ACDs? Yeah! Alright, so we got a bit of a problem. Krungol, I mean, still has not been able to knock this guy down. Peters is flanked by that guy. And if we take suppression fire, which is going to be opportunist, if I'm not mistaken, from that floater, we're going to have a bigger problem. Hank may be able to resolve this by de-flanking that sectoid. This is not a great shot for Hank. It's only 59%, but it's the only shot he can take, so you know what? Let's flip that coin. Yeah, that wasn't even close. I saw that from the wind-up. And the downside of all this now is that we actually have... Oh, no, sorry. Not 4 floater. We took 1 floater down, so we're down to 4. 4 floaters, 3 thin men, 3 sectoids. So I will, folks, I think, call it for now, just because we need to do some long, hard thinking about how we're going to engage these 3 active packs that we managed to pull. Well, we didn't really manage to pull badly. They just kind of patrolled into us. So that's what happened. So we're going to deal with that, and I will deal with that next time. Thank you for tuning into this episode of XCOM as we try to pull ourselves out of this colossal snafu. Oh, situation is indeed normal and always, always so fucked up. Thank you so much. I've been Urs. This has been XCOM. I'll see you next time. Till then.